Alright, guys, box number 4 for Prizm. Appreciate the patience. I was a little surprised we were slower filling on Prizm. I'm so used to every year these things get snap filled, but it was a little bit slower this year. But we do have a lot of products coming out at the same time, so that kind of makes it harder for sure. I don't think we have any new releases this week. I know that there'll be some FOTL products coming out. I know National Treasures FOTL went on sale today. It actually bottomed out on the Dutch auction, but I still didn't think it was a good price even at the bottom. Select FOTL goes on sale Wednesday. I'll watch it. If it gets to a decent price, I'll get a few boxes. But I'm not overpaying for it. And it seems like everything's being overpaid for these past few weeks on FOTL products. We'll have Optic H2 in tomorrow. Prizm No Huddle, I believe, drops on Thursday or Friday. But other than that, I don't think we have any new releases this week. But NT and Select should be coming up the next week or the week after regular hobby. So we'll be doing some mixers. I got more Prizm in the closet, different shipment. Still have a box of 24 Select, and then we'll have the Optic H2 as well. Have some Optic Megas. So we'll do some mixers. See what we can put together. Will Johnson, Tyler Shuck, Saints, Jeffrey Simmons, Silver, Tariq Still, Purple Ice for the Chargers out of 225. Got Jordan James, Silver Rookie Auto for the 49ers. Oregon running back. Base. What'd y'all think about the game last night? That was a rough one. For sure. Kind of opened up there a little bit in the fourth quarter, but the game was over when all that scoring started. Let us hit the over, though, which was nice, because I had teased down the over. I had Seahawks plus 1.5, and I think over 39. And it was looking bleak midway through the fourth quarter. Then they got that pick six, and it kind of opened up after that. Tyleek Williams, Detroit. Khalil Mullings. Keon Coleman, Blue Wave for the Bills out of 230. All-purpose, Calvin Johnson. Yeah, I was pretty confident that the Seahawks were going to win. I didn't think it was... Yeah, that was nearly a shutout for the Patriots there. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but I thought it would be lower scoring, you know. Amika Ibuka, Elijah Aurora, Ed Reed on the Orange Wave out of 65. Texans. Mahomes Fractal, Adrian Peterson All-Purpose. Ed Reed in a Texans uniform. But it's no more football. Trevion Henderson, Travis Hunter. I gotta say, it kind of was a down year for the NFL. You know, most of the big quarterbacks, there was some injuries, and most of the big quarterbacks didn't have great seasons. So it was a little bit of a down season for the NFL. There's definitely, and they definitely have a quarterback problem. I mean, there is a lack of quarterback play that is evident. You know, we have some top guys, but there's a real cliff that falls off after like that top 10 or so. Josh Sweat, Joe Burrow, Chop Robinson, Will Howard, Jaden Blue, Kyron Williams Silver, Devontae Turpin for the Cowboys, Red Wave out of 149. That was fast. They all got to Disneyland overnight. Oh, Disneyland. That's in California. I was thinking of Disney World. That makes more sense. Alright. Looks like some kind of purple. Josh Carnley Jr., Tyler Warren. Nice. Joe Horn. This is a low numbered. This is the Panini logo, and that is out of 60. That's a new variation this year. Joe Horn for the Saints out of 60 with a Panini logo. No, this is Super Bowl logo, excuse me. Yeah, Super Bowl logo. I think one of the really low numbered ones is a Panini logo. It's out of like 3 or something like that. Sean Taylor and a Trey Harris for the Chargers. Navy camo autograph. 13 out of 25 for the Chargers. But we'll have March Madness coming up here in a couple months. Or 1 month, really. Yeah, it's February. So we'll have March Madness, and then we'll have baseball coming up. So we can watch the Dodgers win the World Series again with their $1 trillion payroll. Malachi Starks. Derek Harmon. Woody Mark Silver for the Texans. Buda Baker Green Hyper for the Cardinals out of 200. Come on, show us a mango. But I've found that football season seems to come around a lot quicker year after year as you get older. I mean, all you really got to do is get to summer. Once summer's here, you know, training camps are starting up, OTAs, all that kind of stuff. It's right around the corner. Matthew Golden, Packers, DJ Giddens, Stafford, Blue Ice for the Rams. That's not too bad. MVP out of 99 for the Rams. That is Robert. 33 out of 99. Nice hit. Love a Blue Ice. Caleb Johnson, Fireworks. We're pulling lots of inserts. We haven't had this many inserts in any box we've opened yet. We just need the right inserts. All right, Blue Wave. Chamiri Dyke for the Titans. Mason Graham. Elijah Aurora for the Seahawks. Damn, I thought we had one right there. That one's at a 230. Fractal Silver, Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. I thought that was it right there. That looked a little bit different. Base. Orange. Matthew Stafford, Lamar Jackson, Kevin Winston Jr., Curtis Rourke, Brock Bowers out of 249 for the Raiders. Andrew Van Ginkel with the global reach. Silver. We'll have all this Prizm shipped out, as well as the Super Bowl mixer will be out on Wednesday. I've got the mixer all sorted and everything, but I got to do the rest of these Prizm boxes. Box 1 already shipped from this, but 2 through 3 will go out on Wednesday. Will Campbell, man, that guy got destroyed last night. Deontay Thornton Jr., Travis Kelce Silver, Tyler Shuck Emergent, base pack. All right, last pack. Amarian Hampton, Chargers. Quinshot Judkins. And we got the Panini logo, Deontay Thornton Jr. 1 out of 3 for the Raiders. I think that's the White Knight. 1 out of 3. Deontay Thornton Jr. Nice color match on that one. Andrew Van Ginkel with the Global Reach insert. This is wild how many inserts we pulled in that box. I haven't seen that many inserts in any of the other boxes we opened. All right, so if I put up more Prizm, guys, that will be a little bit cheaper. Like I was saying earlier, I got a good deal on my reorder. Boxes have shot up though. Again, they shot up like a day after I put my reorder in. I think they're like $9.50 a box right now on reorder, which is like $200 higher. So they've shot up quite a bit. Devontae Turpin, Red Wave out of 149. Trevion Henderson, Travis Hunter. Ed Reed, Orange Wave out of 65. Amika, Keon Coleman, Blue Wave out of 230 for the Bills. Tyler Shuck. Jordan James, Silver Auto for the 49ers. Taheep Still, Blue Ice, or Purple Ice out of 225. Marion Hampton, Quinshawn, Van Ginkel. Deontay Thornton Jr., White Knight out of 3 for the Raiders. Tyler Shuck. Ginkel, Brock Bowers out of 249 for the Raiders. Mahomes, Fractal Hollow, Elijah Aurora out of 230 for the Seahawks. Matthew Golden, Caleb Johnson. Stafford, Blue Ice out of 99. Woody Marks, Silver. Buda Baker, Green Hyper out of 200. Cardinals, Tyler Warren. Trey Harris, Navy Camo Auto out of 25. And the Joe Horn Panini logo out of 60 for the Saints. Had a couple of nice parallels there. All right, I'll figure out what our next course is going to be. I'd like to keep hitting Prizm. Got 3 more boxes we can break. We'll see, though. We'll see. I want something that would fill up a little bit quicker. I might try a Divisional 1 box. See if we have some people that want to want to try that out. And then we'll probably go back to some pick your team on them as well. Let me see what else we got. Yeah. Prizm, Select, and then Optic Megas right now is what we got. And then the Optic H2 will be in tomorrow. And I might reorder us a couple of Optic hobby boxes because we didn't get to break too much of that. Alright, I'll have this all shipped out Wednesday. If you want to rent more Prizm, be on the lookout. I'll probably have something else up later this evening. We'll figure out a format. Let me see what the... We should be down at least $100 on the break. Yeah. Yeah. We'll be down $100 to $150 a box from where we are, where we just were. So a little bit cheaper. Those bigger teams will be, you know, let's see. Probably like $10, $12 cheaper. Yeah, it'll make a little bit of a difference. So we'll check that out. Alright, yeah, I'll have some more Prizm up this evening. Might as well keep hitting it while we can, because once this stuff sells out, it's gone. Hit it while we can. Plus, we need to pull a case hit. I'll work on pricing over the next couple minutes.